Question.
Nice.
I didn't even hear it, so.
A man of many questions. Why? Action to answering. For a straight path turned into many. A labyrinth of question. Of question marks. Who are you? Where is this? On a road of unlimited questions. If only the answers are just as aligned as your questions are. Then maybe all I need are the questions.
Ooh, deep, brother. Deep.
Yeah, buddies.
Why you do this? All
Thank
these
you.
skills.
No, these
Whose turn is it? Your turn? Oh no.
I'm Mola.
Mola?
I don't think
Oh no, why don't you do it, Christian?
Yeah, it's
you had Tristan?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so.
Oh, I guess I have to. Okay. Well, I didn't do no poem nor writing, so it's like a background character. Well, background to a character. His name is obviously Tristan. His eye color is silver. His hair is pitch black. His facial hair, he has Nazis. There. And he has a power, a certain power called gravity. To this power, he got at the age of 3. But since he got that power, his mother noticed this and decided to be homeschooled. Because he would most likely use it and kill other children, and that would suck. But since he's a very smart person, and he was able to convince his mother at 8th grade, he was able to start going to middle school. But he had to do a certain thing in order to go to school.
The emphasis is... Sorry.
Oh, okay. He had to find a hobby that would make him keep control, so he doesn't use it recklessly or die. And the thing that made him, wow. What he used to keep in control was his poetry. He just used that for the first few years in middle school just to keep calm, not to, do anything bad. But in high school, he started to actually do it more than just because he needed to keep control. He wanted to do it as a hobby. And because he was doing poetry a lot more often, he found a cool trick he could do. And when he write and speak his poetry out loud, he was able to actually intensify the gravity with just his voice. So he can actually give an illusion of just making you feel just heavy when he speaks. So you say, the feels are just there all the time.
Check.
And since he done this multiple times, he started to get more noticed by people because, his poetry is, getting more known because everyone's starting to like it, and just need to say, I want more though. But in doing so, he actually caused the group to chase him. This was not something he thought of because, obviously, you wouldn't think about that. It would be a thing becoming more famous because, he got in the state and just, yay. Because the certain group in blue started to come after him. Thing is, though they had weapons to stop his power, they had power themselves and they needed to capture him. Because he had an ability that's not too common compared to the, common elements of fire, water, thunder, ice, steel, and all that other jazz. And because of this, he had to run from his current spoken word and went to his car. But when he did so, a girl, all in black, was able to touch him and he fell out cold. And that's his background.
Who was next? Adonis,
Okay.
and then
No.
And then I'm
Alright.
Mola.
and then Mola.
Okay. I don't know how to draw, but I drew a giant tree with a what's that? A cicada? A cicada?
Cicada.
Yeah. Holding on into the tree. Yeah, a dragonfly, an apple, and the word friend on a big bush. He's the biggest tree of them all. And he's strong like a tree, tall like a tree, and alive like a tree. And he's a friend, like the tree.
Children's book.
I love it. Awesome.
Like a tree.
Are the tree.
That's awesome. Anyone else?
Happy tree friends.
You ready?
I'm almost done.
Okay. Ashley, did you draw Brian?
I couldn't.
Como que I couldn't? You sat there and talked the whole time?
I
Well,
couldn't. I'm
She
not
wasn't in the mood.
Do you want to read
drawing.
or show your drawing and
Drawing.
express it?
Loves you.
It's my
I hope that.
picture
I don't know if you got shit.
of Perry the producer,
I'm scared.
also known as, to me, DJ BE. So, drew him with a huge head. And the body of a stereo. And little skinny arms and skinny legs.
Nice.
You can make music of yourself on this. How's it doing?
So
Okay.
this is what I drew. I don't draw, but like this is what I drew. I was thinking a little bit too much about Naruto, so I drew like a little Hatsuki robe, the clouds. I can't draw clouds. I drew a little clouds and tried to make it a little chibi, but I can't draw well, so I just did that. And you know, coming out of his head, I drew like little words you can't see it's illegible because you can't really hear somebody's thoughts. But you know, you can kind of tell what's on their mind. So you have words here, they're kind of illegible. Kind of drew some graffiti here, and like I just went off on a tangent. Just that. Well, I make beats, so that's like it's FL Studio symbol, but it's like FL Studio Osiris edition. So I was just tangenting. So that's it.
Yeah.
Mola's still writing, so I'll share mine. So, Paula's favorite elements is copper. Favorite food is potatoes. She's reading a book about monkeys because her favorite animal is monkeys. This is the full moon, and she's a werewolf that flies because so similar to like when you hear Angel's name, you see him with angel wings. Her energy is angelic. Her presence is very like, oh, fairy godmother, I'm here. Let me help you. Let me just be here. And then I drew her overalls because she said her sweetie got her those and they were her favorite. I drew her with blackbirds flying in the dead of night because that's her favorite Beatles song. And there was one other element. Oh, and I drew her in the forest because I felt like the forest could be quiet or loud. And she likes to be silent in loud places. And she drew me. This was really awesome. She got all my interests in there, I think.
That's wavy.
Yeah, right?
Come on, yo.
Wait, I can see.
So she asked me, a few questions, and based on my art, she gathered a few things that I love: maze-like shapes and silence. My superpowers would be psychic and giving hugs. Weaknesses: small children. Happy, bubbly personality. What's that? Oh, born from water and stars. The best gift I got was a piece of art. I run on yogurt and berries.
Just like you told me.
Favorite colors, anything from the sea and purple. My fears are having fears and failing at my goals. My grandchild's name would probably be Itzel, which is the Mayan goddess of the moon. And what would make me cruel is having no control over my own mind. So that's that. And she drew me like my hair turned into water, and all the creatures in the water are in there, and the peacock is under there somewhere. And then she drew my face with like mazes. It's really cool, man. I have to frame this.
Yeah.
I tell you, the best gift is art. So if I could keep this, that would be. It's gonna go right up there.
Instagram.
I took pictures of it already. It's really cool. Anyone else want to share? Mola? Yes, last one, and then we'll wrap it up.
And Sig after that.
And Sig, sorry.
We love you, man.
Alright,
Narrator voice.
test subject 336. Adonis Acosta calls himself Efraito, the strong one in English, said the voice. Ha! Yeah, he is strong, a little stupid, but strong nonetheless. For this war, we need strength and intelligence, said the voice. I damn well know what we need. He's exactly what we're missing. So let's get to it. Honestly, he's a hard-headed, stubborn, relentless son of a bitch. Sometimes I think I hate him. So why the hell are you wasting my time? I told you to bring me warriors, assassins, mercenaries, cold-blooded killers who never get caught. I need soldiers, goddammit, said the voice. Exactly my point. This team needs someone who's going to push buttons and annoy the hell out of them. This person is kind, warm-hearted. He has a strong and good will. He'll never take the life of an innocent person. This guy's been to hell multiple times. He always comes back with a smile on his face, still hugging his friends. His will is unbreakable. This is what we need on this team. You really advocate for someone you don't like, said the voice. Well, I kinda like him, I think. But we need this kind of person, or this doesn't work. And if they kill him, hate him, or turn him into a monster, said the voice, they won't kill him. He's too strong. They won't hate him. He's too lovable. And they won't turn him because he's too immovable. He is immovable. You're getting real sappy, said the voice. Well, what do you expect? He's my friend. And with him, we can win this.
Nice.
I love you too. You're my tree.
You're my tree. Oh my god, you guys are
Stay
awesome.
professional though.
He's a professional tree.
And Sig, do you want to?
Well, I drew mine of June here.
Oh, so cute.
And, well, I drew June on top of a monster because she's the queen of monsters. She likes to draw monsters, and she drew this one monster that she likes to draw every now and then. It's like a Venus flytrap looking thing. And it reminded me of the Venus flytrap look thing, like if you guys played Mario.
Yes.
So that's what this head looks like. And it has like a plate of meat pies and artichokes because that's her favorite foods. So yeah, this is June, Queen of the Monsters.
Nice. Awesome.